Jai Hind students, in exercise 2.2 we are going to study multiplication of fractions, and first we will study multiplication of fraction by a whole number. You can see there is a fraction 1 upon 4. You can see there is a circle and this circle is divided into 4 parts, and 1 upon 4 means you have taken just one part out of these 4 equal parts. This is the general meaning of fraction. If it is 1 upon 4, it means in 4 equal parts you are selecting 1. So how to multiply this whole number and this fraction? We have multiplication, and you know what? You have to add 1 upon 4 2 times. It means this is 1 upon 4 into 2. So to multiply a whole number and a fraction, do one thing only: multiply the numerator of this fraction and this whole number together, and you will get 2 ones are 2, so write here 2, and the fraction here is 4, so write here 4. So to multiply a whole number or a fraction, maybe proper or improper fraction, we have to multiply the numerator of this fraction and this whole number. 2 into 1 becomes 2, and we have to write here the denominator of this fraction, that is 4 here. Read this line. It is written that to multiply a whole number with a proper or an improper fraction, we multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction, and you can see we multiplied this whole number 2 with the numerator of this fraction 1 upon 4, that is 1 here, the numerator 1, and keeping the denominator same, and denominator is same here. If it is 4, then it is again 4 here, and we multiply 2 and 1. What if we have to multiply a whole number and a mixed fraction? So if you want to take another example, multiply 3 by 2 upon 5, and you will get 2, 3 2 is 6, and 6 upon 5. This is another example. Here is a line: to multiply a whole number and a mixed fraction. How to do this? So if you have a mixed fraction 1 whole 2 upon 8, so to multiply this this mixed fraction and a whole number, and that is 3, what to do? First, make this fraction, this mixed fraction, in proper or improper fraction. Usually it becomes, not usually, it ever becomes improper fraction when it is written in mixed fraction. 8 1 is 8. How to do this? You have to treat it like it is a sum of 1 and 2 upon 8. Now when you add these two fractions, these two numbers, you will get 8 1 is 8, 8 plus 2 upon 8, and that is what? 10 upon 8. This fraction becomes 10 upon 8, and you have to multiply this 3 in 10 upon 8. So see here, 3 can multiply 10 upon 8, and 3 multiplies this numerator, that becomes 30. 3 10 is 30 upon 8. This is your answer. So what we do? If we have to multiply a whole number and a fraction, then we will multiply the whole number and the numerator, keeping the denominator same. Okay, so on page number 34 there is an exercise. Try this. And second part of the first question is find 9 upon 7 into 6. Means we have to multiply a fraction and a whole number. If product is improper fraction, express it as a mixed fraction. So first we will multiply this. So how to multiply? Here is a fraction and a whole number, and we know that how to multiply these numbers. We have to multiply the numerator and the whole number. So 9 6 is 54, and here we will keep the same denominator, so write here 7. And now tell me what type of the fraction is this. You can see here in this fraction numerator is greater than the denominator, so this is a fraction of improper type. So how to make it mixed fraction? divide this 54 by 7. You have to do this. Okay, this is the general method. If you don't know that, understand. 7 ja 49, and that becomes 5. Okay, so this question here will be, and the remainder is 5, and you divide it by 7. The divisor is 7. Now our number becomes, this fraction becomes a mixed fraction, and this is your answer. Now we will discuss fraction as an operator of. Means, what do you mean by of when you get in the sense of fraction? Now check it. We had two rectangles here, and you can see half of the first rectangle is shaded and half of the second rectangle is also shaded. And if we join these two parts of the fraction, so first you can say that this is the 1/2 part of this one rectangle. Okay, half of the rectangle, that is what, 1/2, and this is also 1/2 of this rectangle, that is again 1. So if we take this half and this half, so that will be what, half of the two rectangles. Now you tell me one thing, you can clearly see this 1 is equal to this sum of the half is equal to 1 here. So what this means, here this half and this half, 1/2, that is becomes 2/2 and then 1. So here you can see, when we add half of this first rectangle, half of the second rectangle, we get 1 here, which is half of these two rectangles. When you add half and half, it becomes 1. If you are given a question, 1/2 of 2, what this means? This means half of 2. And how will you get that? In this condition, if you multiply by this 1/2, this time 2 1 ja 2, so 2 1 ja 2, you write here 2, and upon 2 this becomes 1. Now you can see, if you get half of these two rectangles, you get 1, and when you multiply half means 1/2 multiplied by the fraction 1/2 to this whole number 2, you get again 1. So you can say here finally, this operator of represent multiplication, of represents multiplication. If you have a question, get 1/2 of 3, or if you are given 1/2 of 3, what to do? Just multiply 1/2 and 3, and this is your answer, 3/2. So when you see in your question, if it is given of, so change it by multiplication sign and you will get your answer. In exercise 2.2, we are given some questions. First question is, which of the following drawing A to D show? 1 2 3 4 parts of the question are given, and you can see 4 different diagrams, and it is asked here, for which options these parts are explained. And we have to obtain which part of the options shows these multiplications of fractions. So here it is, first part. You can see there is a circle, not one circle, there are 3 circles, and circles are divided in equal 3 parts. Okay, and if you take this shaded portion of the circle, this is called in term of the fractions 2 upon 3, because you have taken 2 part, and this is also 2 upon 3. There are total 3 parts and you selected 2 parts, so that is why there is 2 and total number of part is 3. And here you can see there are 3 parts and you selected 2 parts, so again 2 upon 3. So 3 times 2 upon 3 will give you what? 2 upon 3 into 3. And check your answer. This is 2 upon 3 into 3, or 3 into 2 upon 3. They both are same. So first option is for third question. Now check this second option. This is what? A rectangle. Again a rectangle we have, and half of the rectangle is shaded. You can see in both the conditions. So this is what? 1 upon 2. This half is 1 upon 2, and this half, there are two parts of the rectangle, so this is 1 upon 2, and 1 upon 2 is taken together 2 times. So you can write here, this is 1 upon 2 into 2, and check your option where it is. Yes, so this is what? B is for the question second part. And check it here. We have 3 squares, and squares are divided into 4 parts. One part of square is shaded. So this is what? Out of 4 parts you selected 1, so this is 1, and there are 4 parts, so write here 4, and this is the fraction value for this part. And here it is again 1 upon 4. There are 2 parts and you selected 1, and again 1 upon 4. We have 3 times 1 upon 4, so that will be 3 into 1 upon 4, where it is 3 into 1 upon 4. So this is for C. And check it again. So circle is divided into 1 2 3 4 5, total 5 parts. 1 2 3 4 5, and next circle is also divided into 5 parts. And we can see in 5 parts, one part is taken, so it is 1 upon 5, and here it is also 1 upon 5, and 1 upon 5 is taken 2 times, so our answer is 2 into 1 upon 5, and this D part of the question stands for first option. Students, we have to multiply a whole number and a fraction in this question. Multiply and reduce to lowest term and convert into a mixed fraction. Reduce to lowest form. So I will show you how to do this. This 7 into 3 upon 4, multiply this whole number into the numerator. So 7 3 are 21, and we have to write the same denominator, you know that. So write here 5. So now tell me, is there any number which can divide this numerator and denominator? That is only 1. So this is in the lowest form of the fraction. Now we have to change it into a mixed fraction. So divide 21 by 5. 5 4 ja 20, and 1 whole 1 upon 5. This is 4 whole 1 upon 5. And do you know how to convert this? Just a minute. If we have to convert this 21 upon 5 into a mixed fraction, so do one thing. Divide this 21 by 5. 5 4 ja 20, and the remainder is 1. Now do write this question first, then the remainder 1 upon the divisor, that is 5. And this is the mixed fraction format of the improper fraction. Now you can make more examples, you can make more practice. Part 3 of the question, that is 2 into 6 upon 7. So again multiply this number, this whole number, multiply this whole number and this numerator, you will get 12. 6 2 is 12 upon 7. Again, there is not any number which can divide this 12 and 7 to rather 1. So if you don't have number, then you can say it is in the lowest form of the fraction. Now if we check 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14, so you can't divide, you have to count it only for once. So 7 1 ja 7 and the remainder is 5. So write here 5 upon 7. Check it in your copy. Here it is 2 upon 3 into 4. So multiply this numerator and denominator. So multiply this whole number and this numerator. So 4 2 ja 8. Right here 8 and this denominator 3. Now you can check there is not any number which can divide both the numbers, rather 1. So it is in the lowest term. And now 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6. So write here 2 because 3 3 ja 9, 3 3 ja 9. You just can't count here. So 3 2 ja 6 and the remainder is 2. So write here 2 upon 3. Here our seventh part is 11 into 4 upon 7. Simply multiply the this whole number and this numerator. So 11 4 ja 44 upon 7. Now check, is there any number which can divide both the numbers? If yes, divide, otherwise no. So 7 5 ja 35, 7 6 ja 42. So this is 6 and remainder is 2 upon 7. Check it in your copy. We have 44 upon 7. So divide this 44 by 7, you will get that is 2. So yes, first write the question, that is 6, then remainder upon 7. 6 whole 2 upon 7. And yes, this is your answer. Our ninth part is 13 into 1 upon 3, and that is what? 13 upon 3, because 13 1 ja 13, 13 upon 3. And again this is the least form of the fraction because nothing is there which can divide both the numbers, rather 1. So 3 3 ja 9, 3 4 ja 12. So 1 whole 1 upon 3. This is the answer here. In this question we have to find 1 upon 2 of these numbers 24 and 46. So we have discussed to obtain 1 upon 2 of 24, we have to multiply this 1 upon 2 and 24. Now one upon 2 of 24 is equal to 1 upon 2 into 24. That becomes 24 1 ja 24 upon 2. Now 2 can divide 24 and that is 12. That is your answer. Again find 1 upon 2 of 46. We have 1 upon 2 into 46. Multiply this one and 46, you will get 46 and upon 2, and our result is 23. Okay, so if you have to obtain 1 upon 2 of a number or any fraction of a number, multiply these numbers, multiply that number and fraction. 4 upon 5 of 20 and 35. So we have to multiply these numbers, 4 upon 5 and 20. Now that will be 80 upon 5, and what is that? 5 and 5, 16, that is. So here 16 is your answer. What we did, we multiply the fraction and the number. 4 upon 5 of 35. So simply multiply 4 upon 5 and 35 and you will get that this is 140 upon 5. Multiply this 35 and 4, you will get 140, and now divide this 140 by 5, you will get what? 2 and 8. So 140 upon 5 is 28. This is 8, not 20. Okay, 28. To find the fraction of a whole, multiply the whole and the fraction. Question number 6 is multiply and express as mixed fraction. How to do this? So we have to multiply this mixed fraction and this whole number. So try to make this mixed fraction first in improper fraction. So this is 3 is multiplying in 5 5s are 25, and 25 plus 1 is 26 upon 5. How to change this mixed fraction into an improper fraction? So write it is if it is 5 whole 1 upon 5, so write it 5 and write plus b here 1 upon 5. Now add these two fractions and you will get 26 upon 5. Now multiply this 26 and 3 and put the denominator as 5. 78 upon 5. Now we have to change this fraction, this improper fraction, into mixed fraction. How to do this? Now again get your paper out. It is 78 which is being divided by 5. So 5 1 ja 5, it is 2, and 5 5 ja 25. Now it is here 3. So first we write the quotient. So 15 whole, then this remainder 3 and the divisor. So this is 15 whole 3 upon 5. 15 whole 3 upon 5. Okay, we have question number 2 part B here. So this is 6 whole 3 upon 4. So change it into mixed fraction. This is 5 into multiplying, and 6 4 ja 24. 24 plus 3 is 27 upon 4. And when you multiply these numbers, you will get 5 7 ja 35, and 5 2 ja 10 plus 3, that is 13. So 135 upon 4. Now what is the fraction when we changed it into mixed fraction? So divide this 135 by 4. 5 3 are 12, and you get 1 15. 5 3 are again 12, and you get remainder 3. In this case, this is 33 whole 3 upon 4. Okay, so write it 33 whole 3 upon 4. We have the third part of the question, that is 7 into 2 whole 1 upon 4. So first make it in the improper fraction. 4 2 ja 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 upon 4. Now multiply this whole number and this numerator. 9 7 ja 63 and upon 4. Here 63 upon 4 is the multiplication of these two numbers. And how to convert this into improper fraction? So write here 63, not improper fraction, into mixed fraction, that is, and divide by 4. 4 1 ja 4, or you can write here 1, do not write here. 4 1 ja 4, it is 2, and it is 23. So 4 5 ja 20, and the remainder is 3. So you can write it is 15 whole, the quotient 15 whole, and the remainder is 3 upon 4. So this is your answer here. In question number 7, we have to find 5 upon 8 of this mixed fraction and this mixed fraction. So first change these mixed fraction into improper fractions. 6 3 ja 18, and 18 5 23. So write it 23 and upon 6. Again I'm explaining how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. This is 3 whole 5 upon 6. To write it here. Now add here, you can put a sign, add some, you can put a sign here of sum. This is 5 upon 6, and add these two numbers. You will get what? 3 upon 1 it is, so 6. 6 3 is 18, and plus 5, that is 23 upon 6. Okay, Now we have to find 5 upon 8 of 23 upon 6. So multiply, as I told you before, when you get this off sign means you are going to multiply. So multiply this 5 upon 8 into this 23 upon 6, and this is your answer. This is 115. 5 into 23 becomes 115 and upon 48. The same method we can apply here to find 5 upon 8 of 9 whole 2 upon 3. First convert into improper fraction. 9 3 are 27. 27 plus 2 became 29. And 29 upon 3. Now find the 5 upon 8 part of this. So multiply this 5 upon 8 and 29 upon 3. You are going to find 5 upon 8 of 29 upon 3. Now multiply, and this is what? 145 upon 24. This is your next answer. We have question number 8. Do read the question. It is said, Vidya and Pradeep went for a picnic and their mother gave them a water bottle that contains 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of the water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. Now first part of the question is, how much water did Vidya drink? And it is said that Vidya consumed 2 upon half of the water, and the total water quantity is 5 liters. Means Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of this 5 liter. So you have to find in liter how much water she consumed. So find 2 upon 5 of 5 liters, and this is the part of the 5 liter water that Vidya drink here. So multiply this 2 upon 5 and 5, and you will get that it is 5 to the 10. This whole number and this fraction, multiply the whole number and the numerator. So 10 upon 5, that is 2 liters. So Vidya consumed 2 liters of water. And the second part of the question is, what fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap consume or drink? You know, there is 5 liters of water, and 2 upon 5 of water is consumed by Vidya. So this is what? 1 2 3 4 5, and out of these 2 is consumed by Vidya. Okay, so rest is for Pratap here. Now what fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? So total quantity of water is what? 5. So if you select total 5 part out of 5, that is the total quantity, and if you subtract the consumed part of the water, that is 2 upon 5, you will get the remaining water. Now 5 minus 2, when you get the same numbers here, write it as a denominator, and 5 minus 2 is 3 upon 5. So this 3 upon 5 is the fraction of total quantity of water that Pratap drank here. So this is the solution of exercise 2.2.